Okay, it looks like we are live. So welcome back. Today I'm going to be doing something a little different. So it was requested on the Discord quite a few times to use Scratch to make something. So that's what I'm going to try out. I've been having some internet issues, so hopefully it is working fine now. It's not look like it is though. Gosh. This is the third time I tried. So um, so I'll see if it works. All right, it might be okay. Might be okay. No one has joined yet, so we'll see what they say. But yeah, okay, it looks all right for now. So yeah, I'm gonna be using Scratch, and I'm planning on making a text editor. So that'll be pretty interesting, I think. Yeah. So the idea, basically, this will be the cursor. I might change the sprite, but that's like the default one that it comes with. It's the Scratch logo and stuff or whatever. Yeah. So basically, what it's gonna do is it's gonna start over here, in the top left, and it'll be the cursor. And you type a character, then it'll move over by one character space, right? So there will be a constant amount for that or whatever. And then it'll keep moving as you type stuff and go to new lines and things like that. And for the text, I was looking, and there's actually there's letters in here. So I'll use one of these, maybe this one actually, right? And then it'll just create basically a copy of each one, depending on where it is, and then move it to the cursor location. And that's pretty much it. There might be some other ways to do that, but that's how I thought of doing it. And then just also saving the text. I'm not sure necessarily if that's possible exactly, but I think one way you can do that is, well, basically you save it to a buffer of sorts, and then you just give it to the user to copy and paste, right? So it's not ideal, but it is Scratch, so yes, that's what I'm going to try out. And I think it could be fun. I don't think it'd be too hard because Scratch is for children basically. But yeah, so I don't want to try that out. So let me just get the starting position. So it looks like well, I'm gonna make this smaller actually. I'll make it maybe 50. That's probably about good. So negative 220. Negative 220. That's maybe a little too far. We'll do 210. And then yeah, I guess 150 is good there. So that'll be the starting position. So I'll save that actually. Yeah, right there. So that's the starting position. Okay. And yes, we can just move it and then move it back there whenever. So that'll happen when you press start, right? So where's that at? When that is clicked, it will move there. So we can move it wherever, and it will move up there. And then we need to keep track of the cursor. So I haven't used Scratch very much, so I'm gonna have to learn, right? But it is pretty easy. So I'm gonna make a variable. For all sprites. Yes, this is gonna be for all of them. So it'll be a cursor variable. Cursor, and we want to set cursor to 0, right? We'll increment it by 1 each time. Each time you press a key, which I'll get to how that's going to work, right? But that sets the cursor to 0. I don't want to display it, though. Yeah. So it'll be like that, and then increment it by 1, and then we'll move the position accordingly, right? So we need another variable, and this will be, I guess this will be the x, right? Player x. I only need it for this sprite, so I think that'll be fine. And then player y, right? Something like that for this sprite. And that initially as well. Well, actually, yeah, we can do set cursor to, not cursor, set player x to negative 210 and player y to 150, right? And then go to player x and player y, right? So that will effectively work the same way. We need to hide them as well. Not like that it's visible by default. And now, oh wait, actually if I do that, I think it hides. Yeah, there we go. All right, so that, yeah, that works the same way. But yeah, so now that's the initial state. Then we have these variables, and we can change them. So let's add a letter, just for example, right? So letter, so I'll just use this one, that's fine. I'm going to change the size, though, so I'm going to hit 50, like the other thing. We'll put it here. Yeah, and then, so one letter size is 50, I guess. So we'll increment it by 50. So the way I'm going to do that, I think, right, I might be wrong, but I think the way that you're gonna have to do it is handle each individual letter, right? So I'll start with A for now, and then actually let me just do the cursor movement, and then we'll worry about individual letters. I think that'll work fine. So when any key is pressed, we want to increment the cursor by 1, right? Increment the cursor by 1. Change cursor by 1. Yeah, so it does that when any key is pressed. Oh, and I'm not displaying cursor, so I can't see. Yeah, so it does go up. And then if we do that, it goes back to 0, so that's all good. So that should work for that. And then we need to, wait, do we need a cursor, actually? We might just need the player X. Or if we do it, well, change player X by 50. And then we'll need something to check when it's at the border. And if it is, then we need to change the Y by 50 or whatever, and then set the X back to 0, or back to 150, or negative 210, that's what it is. Alright, so let me do that, and type something. And, okay, it displays that, but we aren't updating the player X, so we need to do that as well, actually. So let me see, can I copy this one? Yeah, there we go. Run that. Yeah, so now it increments by that. So now let's add a check. So if the player X is greater than or equal to this boundary, which is going to be, right, it's going to be 215, we'll say that. That should be fine. So there's an if statement in here. It's actually up here. It's in the control. So if player X, well, we need one of these. So if it is greater than, yeah, we'll say greater than 250, right? Player X is greater than that. Nope. There we go. If player X is greater than that, then we want to set player X equal to 0 and increment player Y. Okay. No. Set, what do we change? Player Y by 50. And then set player X to 0. Right. Okay. It needs to be negative 50. And also this is supposed to be 215, not 50. Alright, let's try that. And, yeah, it's not supposed to be 0. It's supposed to be, negative 210. So I should maybe even make, like, a variable for that. But it's fine for now. You see, it did go a little bit out of bounds. And also, 50 is not quite enough, I suppose. So we'll do negative 75. I suppose. Alright, let's try that. And, yeah, it does go off a little bit. So maybe we should change it. Yeah, maybe we should check it before we change it. Like that. There we go. Alright, that looks pretty good. And then if we create a text each time it moves. So we'll have to handle that or whatever. But if we create an instance of one of these texts, so I think I just need to add them all here, and I think we can make them invisible. Yes. And if we create a copy of it. Right. Yes. So this is actually the player thing. Actually, I'm thinking we might need player X and player Y to be public. Right, because we might need to access it. Because if we just set it to the player position and then move it, that could work. Right. Okay, yeah, so we need to create a copy of this. So when, I have this A1, so that'll be what I start with. So when A key is pressed, we need to create a copy. So where's that? That's like here, maybe? Maybe not. Create clone of myself, yes. Hey, yo, sus, scratch moment. Create clone of myself, right? And then, we need to move it to player position. Yeah. Go to, yes, let's make the player X and Y public. Can I just change it like this? Please tell me I can. Nope. Okay, it looks like you cannot. So let's do it again. Player X for all sprites. And I have to delete them first. Nice. I'll make it. I'll just call it something. Player X. Player Y. I was going insane for real. Kano from scratch in Scratch. For real, yes. Yes indeed. Let's hide them. It's gonna be pretty epic. Pretty epic. So player X, player Y, player X, and player Y. Read these. Long one, player X. This. Started running the JIT. Alright. Yeah, I'll look at that in just a second. I just want to replace all these first. And then I will look at that. Player X, player Y, player X, and then another place here. Bang, bang. Alright, now I should be good to delete these. Okay. Now that should work, and now it's public here, and it should still, yeah, okay, so that'll be good. Yes, I'll take a look at this really quick. And if Stan joins, then I'm going to do a reaction stream as well, too, to Theo at the end of the stream. Alright. C, make file, and assembly, alright. Right, the assembly is from compiling, I would assume. Right. No dependencies, okay, other than C standard library, love that, love that. Esoteric, yeah, I know what that is. Can you make, right. Okay, let's see. So that is hello world, yeah, okay. That's that, so let's go to the source. Source. So assembly, right, is this, a reference assembly to print something? Lexer.c, right, so it does that. Lexer.h, right, alright. Okay. I might clone it and take a look. Let's see, main, check the arguments. Translate program, Xcode is interpret. Yeah, let's look at the interpreter. Right, by the way. Wait. Hang on. Okay. Interesting. Exit with the Xcode. Okay. I want us to be able to interpret and JIT compile at the same time. Okay, I see. Pretty cool. Maybe also add a plain compilation. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I might actually clone that really quick, and take a look. Quickly. Okay, and then run this on hello. Wait. Oh, dash I. Hello world. Okay, pretty cool. Alright. I don't know enough of the language to change it. Right. But very cool. Yeah. So I will be excited to see the JIT part. Yes. Alright, W. I don't think it's creator also does. Yeah, probably not. Project could not say. What the heck? Okay, yeah, so now I have that. So I want to go to player X and player Y. Right, I don't know which one's gonna execute first, actually. But I need to be visible. Okay, look at that. There we go. It is deleting itself for some reason. Why do you do that? It goes to a new line. It removes itself. That's interesting. Yeah, but that's pretty cool. It's kind of something already. It works on the first line, and the next one is not. But we don't really need the cursor there. Right, I was thinking use the cursor for that. This part is rather interesting because you need to explore some assembly and allocate specific memory pages from the kernel. Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely the most interesting part. Is there a limit to how many you can have? Is that what it is? Oh, it looks like it is. Kind of weird that it was just hide them. But, yeah, I'm not sure if that'll be a problem, but I'm gonna say it's not for now. Yeah, so basically I think I can just repeat this for each character, right? Because I don't know if there's necessarily a better way to do that, you know? Text. Can I bulk add? No. Perhaps not. Let's just copy the same thing here. That, paste it here. It's the size to 50. Actually, I'm going to be able to... Maybe not. Okay, but yeah, when B key is pressed. So then it should be A and B. Right, we do need to clear all of the things, but yeah. So that's like a text editor. There's a limit, though. Watch your tutorials on YouTube, read a few articles, and explore the Chrome OS syscall pages. Yeah. Goat. Love that page. It's very useful. And understood one thing. Assembly is just Python with some extra steps and more power. For real. Interesting way to describe it. It seems like there is a limit. And also, this doesn't go down, so yeah. It doesn't go down far enough. Oh, but that's alright. So I do need to... I think I can destroy the objects later, man. Yeah, I wonder how you would get around that, though. Hang on. Sprite? Limit and scratch. How do you think? Max. Let's see, does this have something interesting? What? Scratch dead. Rip in pieces. Let's see. No limit. Okay, that's interesting. So I'll come back to that. So I'm not sure why I would do that. Add C now. Okay. There's C. And yeah, it's the same thing. Resize it. And then it's that in. Change this to C. Right. So I wonder if there's a better way to do this. Right. If you can switch it, I'll look at that actually. But yeah, so you can see how this would be a text editor, because that's basically what it is now. It does hide, so it hides the characters. Might be something to do with this. Actually, is there a different one? Yeah. Go to when I start this clone, go to that. Can I do that? Is that what it is? Doesn't seem to be. I'm not quite sure. Delete this clone. Yeah, I don't want to delete the old ones. Literally using to make syscalls to perform some actions that are specific to the system and doable only with the kernel and other stuff. It's kind of similar once you write a few hundred lines of assembly. Yeah, once try to understand how Linux prints hello world, and it actually calls for about 5 to 7 different functions. Now put a string character by character. I'll put a string character by character on the screen. Yeah, simply it's really not not necessarily too complicated. It's just you got to remember a lot of things, kind of, right? Like the magic numbers or whatever, for the syscalls and things like that. And it can get pretty complicated, but you know. Right. So I wonder. Right. There is control. Right. Not really a switch thing though. There is if else. Right. Because I'm just thinking if the current key. Is there a way to get the current key pressed? Loudness. That's not a thing. That's volume stuff. Right, I'm just thinking, if you could switch over it and handle it all in one script, that would be better, but that might not be a possible thing to do. Yeah, so I think I'll stick with it like it's been just a lot of copy paste and whatever. But it's not too big a deal, right? Letter, so C and then D. And yeah, 50. Yeah, so I just have to do this with each one. Oh, when you push at the same time though, they do overlap. And also I forgot to change this to B. That actually might be why it was overlapping. Yeah, okay. It's not like that. It does. Right, so I don't know why it does that. I don't know why exactly. That's not what I want. And I can't just change the sprite like this. To E. No, okay. I'll just add them all and then I'll go through and do it. So letter. I wonder if there's a better way to do that. Whoops, I added it twice. Okay. G. What I want to try to do in near future is to make your own implementation of no build. Yes. Implementing 3 macros from your compiler and just put up your work really hard. Yes. Zodin Goat. Zozen. Yeah. No build. I think there's a more recent one, but I don't know if it's like released yet necessarily. He just has it in its projects. But yes, goat. You said verb, so BRB. H. Okay. It's kind of repetitive, but that's fine. J. Okay. L. There might be a better way of doing it, but I'm not familiar enough to know. N. P. X. Alright, just a few more. And then I just have to copy and paste the code over for each one. T. V, W, X, Y, and Z. Alright, let's see, where is the size? So this is the first size I'm going to change, 50. 50. Well, what if I add it to the script? Can I do that, actually? If I just have a set size, right? Or change size, set size 2. Why is it percent? We can't do it on the key press. Alright, so that's maybe not going to work. So I'll just do it individually. That's fine. Copy this. Paste. Oh yes, I need to hide them all too, right? Yeah, a little bit repetitive, but that's okay. I was actually expecting that. Kind of all over the place right now. Let's see. So do I make it? No. I just oops. Yeah. So it has to be visible. And eventually just moves it there. The actual in Scratch. Is there clone? Turbo wrap. Let's see. This one might still be down. Clone limit of 301. Alright, so it might be limited. Oh, that's okay. That's okay. Right, so these will sort of sort themselves out eventually, right? I just need to... I need to hide it. Actually, is there a show? Yeah. Show. Let's actually do events. When... Down here. When I start as a clone, show. Otherwise, if I hide it, right, I'll do that. Oh, shoot, I didn't add it to that one. Which one did I add it to? This one. Yeah, that might be good. Okay, I'll go with that. So I just need all of this. Yeah. Can't just really calculate it already. Alright, I'll paste all of that in. And I'll come back through and change it all. Again, repetitive, that's fine. And then I think the interesting part might be, what's good? How you doing? How you doing, Texan? What is up? Finally doing some Scratch. See? I'm not gonna do numbers right now. Y. Y. X. Shoot. B. U and T. Cactus is back. Welcome back. How you doing? R, R, Q, E, Mm, that's the wrong one. Oh. Almost there. Almost there. And I said you want to implement your own version of no build because it's OP. Yes. Yes, no build is good. Now, I would like to make one as well. I think that could be cool. You know, a fun project and then also useful. Then I don't have to use make anymore. G. Almost the end. F and E. Alright, so then those ones are all good. So let's now grab this. Paste it to all of them. It's still actually running. It's going to get rid of that. Or it runs anyway. Right, that will, then we can hide them all. And they're only visible when you actually play. And then we also need to destroy them when they, at the end, right? Nice and paste that one once. You implemented your own version of dynamic arrays macros, which sped up your work. Also saw he has some CMD manipulation, string builders, stuff like that. Yes, for sure. Yes, I actually I did take some of the dynamic array stuff from there. From no build and his other projects. And yeah, it's quite useful, the macros. Okay. I actually need to hide them all. So you have to go. I just want to say hi. Alright, have a good one. Have a good one. Goodbye, yes. I believe the CMD command should interact with the kernel headers. So it may get a better understanding of Linux. Yes, sir. Ciao. Also add I can add like modes and make it a modal editor, like thing. That could be fun. That could be kind of fun. Like get really, really crazy about it. Alright, let's try that now. So now it should all be hidden. And that does not work at all. What the heck? A? Why does A go over there? Oh shoot. It's not great. Also heard Windows doesn't expose syscalls and always changes and re-rings them. Yeah. Can't imagine running assembly on Windows. Yes. Windows kinda sus. We do not like Windows. Alright, so maybe that doesn't work. And I'll just so I added that now, but well, I don't know that I had to get rid of it, but I changed all these back. So I need to think of a different way to hide them. Right, if I can't do that. I don't get exactly why it does that. I think it's to do something with like the order of how things are done. If that makes any sense. Can I imagine people using Windows write code in general? Yes, for real. When I use Windows, pretty much I only wrote Python, and then like I use Unity, C# or whatever. But that was it. So I never did any like actually, real C or anything like that really. And I don't want to, it does not sound very appealing. I do that enough. I should hide them though. At least when you think about it. Okay, so now at the bottom, when we start over. Hello. Good friend. Hey, that's pretty cool. So that's a text editor, We don't have space. We do have space. Oh, shoot. Yeah, that just works the space. Okay. Shoot, hang on. Okay, it kinda, hello. Yeah, so we need to hide all the things. Is it work to detect the stop and then hide them? We can use Windows to play some Windows-only games, which you can't get from wine or bottles. Right. Yes, I get that. I don't game much, so luckily I don't have to really ever use Windows. There is sometimes, like, there's school software that I have to use. But other than that, can you make the student out bigger in Scratch? Make this thing bigger. Whoops, I can do that. Is that what you're talking about? Be a way to rearrange this. Can you not see it very well? Doesn't look like you can change the window size. I can zoom in though. That might be useful. Is this better? Okay, you can also type like that, but that's not very good. Oh shoot. Oh wait. I did not see this before. I can use it. Play a few sessions a week, so you're satisfied. Yeah, for sure. I can imagine like actually programming on Windows, like all the time. Now I accidentally bookmarked this, by the way. Okay, so I actually don't need to do all that. Instead, I can switch over the key, right? Or not switch necessarily, but like if statements, seriously, that might be better. It's in control. Okay. If the A pressed. Right, so I'm going to get rid of the A. Oh, just delete that. Okay, if key A is pressed. Right, I don't want to wrap all of that. I want to go like that, and then go here. In order to program on Windows, you need to write JWord or Python at least. Under, yeah, throw yourself. Definitely. Yeah. I've just gotten so used to using Linux that, I hate Windows. I can't use it at all. Anytime I try to use it, it's just so slow and bloated and annoying to use and all that. I do not like it. Maybe if you use it a lot, then you can get used to it or whatever, but I don't know. I don't know how I ever used it. So if that is pressed, then you want to create a clone, not of myself, but of block A, and basically do all the stuff that we did in here. And then move it to there. Is there a way we can move a specific one? Can you not do that? Ooh, that might be a problem. Or if we go here and we have the, when the clone is created, let me try that. It's down here. When I start as a clone, I want to go to player X and player Y. Right, go there. And then also change to be visible. Right, so that might work. How do you do that? Where was it at? Motion. I used to use Windows since your early days. As soon as you switch to Linux, you can't go back to Windows. Game is the only thing that keeps you coming back. Yeah. Virginia Play, probably never touch it. Only if in school. Yes. Yes, I feel the same way. Show. Yes. Show. Right, so that almost works, but we need to change that after. Can I wait? Right, if I do this, it's just gonna do that again, right? Oh wait, okay, so that works. So what if I just wait 0.1 second? Just a slight delay. We need to, I don't know that I can wait until around 0.05. Right, I just need to wait just quick. Right, that kind of works. It's not quite as speedy, but I think that'll work. Yeah, and then we can just, sort of chain this, right? It might be kind of slow, but, it also is Scratch, so if key B is pressed, I probably should have just copied this. Copy, yeah, there we go. That's not right. Yeah, just sort of chain it like that. Alright, yeah, so this is going to be much better, because now it's all... Are we back? Are we back? Are we back? We might be back. Stream alive. Okay. It's not looking too good necessarily, but okay. It looks like we're recovering. Yeah. Sorry about that. It went out for a second. I guess we're back now. Hopefully it stays alive. Yes, because I do not like that. Because now I have to, combine the VODs, and I can't just export them directly, and it's more work, and that's no good. CDE. Yes, this is gonna be way better. Fuck F. Right, and then we can just get rid of all of that from here. And then A. It's not moving because I did not reattach the things. That's why. All right. Looks like the stream is still going, so that's good. Let's try it. Why is it only with A? Did I mess something else up? Oh, that's not good. Oh, you know what? I need actually that. This isn't quite right. Well, I can just copy this button and paste it in. There. Read all this. 1.2 has most of the coins integrated with some UI programs. So I believe it was installed on some computers in school. No one would notice it. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, unless you're doing, like, more, more, what's necessarily, like, if you're gaming or something like that, or downloading with stuff, something like that, then someone might notice. But if it's just sort of using a browser or whatever, then, something like Ubuntu or Linux Mint or whatever, you wouldn't, like, nobody would really even know the difference. Okay, yeah, so this is going to be really good. Going to be a W. Alright, I'm going to do this one. Alright, now I want to try it out. So, C, D, E, F, G. Right, so the other one still worked, but it's the other way it was working. But yeah, so that looks like it works. There's still the limit, I think. Actually, it seems to have a higher limit, so I don't know if it was something about... I don't know exactly. If using browser, Android is ideal. For real, for real. Android is the best, for sure. Is there a way to detect when it ends, you know? I don't see any, so when that... Yeah, like, when you press the stop, I want it to remove all of them. I guess I would make them invisible. That'll work, right? Then you'll only see the clones, and the clones get removed. Yeah, okay, so that'll work. That'll work. Okay, so yeah, I can just copy and paste all of these over now. I have to clear these. It's kind of annoying to do, like, mass things like this. So, maybe there's a better way of doing it. I'm not sure. Not exactly a scratch connoisseur. Probably count all the computers in the world, including tablets, smartphones, stuff like that. Android would be the first OS in the world. Yeah, I think so. Can you make a GitHub repository? I don't think so. But you can share it, right? You can share it on the Scratch website. People can go in and they can play it and also see the code. The code. Right? But yeah, I don't think GitHub. I think there is a way though to add like JavaScript because that's what it's built with. JavaScript, obviously. I think there's a way to use JavaScript code with it to like extend it. So if you want to do like networking or something like that, you could do that and then send it like over a server or something like that. Don't want to disappoint you, but Scratch is JavaScript wrapper. Yes, I knew that. Actually, I was just going into that. It's kind of fun. Funny timing. That's why it's the best, you know? JavaScript goat. Yes, this is a much better way of handling it, and then I wish I realized this before going through everything else, but it's all good. For real, yes. Not too much. Yeah, now I just need to copy all the if statements, and then I can do, more interesting stuff like modes and things like that. Vim keybinds. Mm, volcano keyboard, right? Definitely not stolen from me. We don't talk about that. But then any key that's not handled would be treated like a space. Alright, last one. And then I shouldn't have to modify any of these. Right, I just need to modify the if statement. Let's go up here. Right, let me just try it. So, oh, I also need to make them all invisible. That also did not quite work. Oh yeah, because that one's not supported. Yeah, so let's make them all invisible. So we have to there. It's supposed to be. Yeah, okay. Right, because then you don't see them all, and it's not filling up the screen. So that's good. If there's a keyboard shortcut for this, it doesn't look like there is. Yeah, scratch mode. Okay, let's try that out. So, yeah, so actually this one we're not hitting, so that's why. Yeah, you can do that. If you press it fast enough, they do overlap. So that's not exactly great. I get rid of this weight. I wish it was if else, but then you have to kind of nest it, you know? If that, else do that, and then it gets really nested. I don't really want to do that. Get rid of the weight though. Yeah, then it doesn't work. And it's overlap. So if you do too fast, it'll overlap. But I'll be able to fix that, so I'll do that, but not yet. Yes, let's just copy this. Right, it doesn't look like there was a switch statement. I believe that projects like Linux kernel and Scratch just implement most features JavaScript and export it in Scratch. Yeah. Yeah. I believe so as well. It's still cool though. Also, there's like I don't know what it's called. It's like Turbo Scratch or something like that. Which has like more features and makes it faster or something like. I don't know all the details on it, but I don't know. There's some cool stuff. Now we don't move. Yeah, because I didn't catch it. That's why. But it does hide everything, so that's good. So it does look better. Okay. I don't know if there's necessarily a way to select me. Because it doesn't like highlight. I can do that though. Try select up here. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so that's faster. Okay, that'll work. J. Could not save. J. Where is J? Why does it keep saying that? Is my internet like dipping out? And that causes it to say that or something like that? LM. N. No. Yeah, why does that keep popping up? It's okay now. Wait, did it go out? I don't know why it's so bad. It shouldn't be. At that time it did save, so that's good. Okay, at least you didn't notice. Alright. Oh. Almost there. Mark P, there we go. Q. I'm really focused here. Thanks. T. Almost there. We want U. Funny thing you notice, you're doing some Python. Tell yourself, On though, your code was actually so many memory leaks, but only after you had it free in Python. Realize you're running Python. Wow. So Python had the memory leaks? Thought clones. Yeah, yeah. I see now. Yeah, but it's hard to sort of figure that out right in the middle. But yes, I get it now. And so Python was leaking out. X, Y, Z. X. Okay, last one. So then all of them should work. Right? There is still the issues if you go too fast or whatever. But, and actually I need to drag this over. It's getting kind of laggy. I don't know if I'm necessarily supposed to do it like this, but you know. Okay, let's zoom in a little so it's easier to see. And then if I do it, okay, I didn't type it too fast because I didn't want to overlap them, but that seems to work. And so I can type out a message. I need to actually restart. Hello. No, it did not work. I did it too fast. Hello. There's no comma. World. 1, 2, 3 did not work. Alright, that's pretty cool though. Pretty cool. And it doesn't seem to be too big a limit. It does get kind of laggy. You're so used to running C and you're running Python? Oh, I see. Okay, I thought you were saying you ran it through like Valgrind or something and it said it was leaking memory. I see what you're saying. What the heck? Did not mean to do that. Okay. Hello world, yes. So that's brilliant. That is a text editor, you know. It does work, it does work. So that just sets the initial state, right? It is a little slow. What if I make this even shorter? Will still work. Yeah, but they still overlap, you know? So to get them to not overlap, I would have to do the if else. So how would that work exactly? So if, right, it's going to be super nested. Let me move it up here and then zoom in. If key A is pressed, then do this, else, yeah, else that, and it's going to go for a while. Okay, if else again. Right. It's unfortunate there's no like switch. Scratch open source. I believe it's an MIT project. It should be. Yeah, I think so. I don't know where you necessarily see that though. Let's see. About GitHub. Is there like a GitHub or well, it might be on a different website. Statistics, resources, download. Scratch. Oh, there's Scratch offline. I should be using that. Went for Chrome OS, but not really. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, maybe I should have tried to do that. Scratch for Android 6 Plus. Hey yo. 6 is pretty old. Yeah, I don't know where the source. Songs are playing. What the heck? You couldn't hear that though. I don't have that recorded, but is there so there's that. Is there there's Scratch Junior as well. For developers, perhaps that. Scratch Wiki. Oh, flashbang, flashbang. It's over. I'm not sure. I'm sure you can find it somewhere. This page, yeah, that's where I'm at. Yes. Oh, GitHub. Okay. Scratch Foundation. Scratch GUI. Scratch Blocks. Single web client. Oh shoot, there's a lot of stuff here. Yeah. All right. That's a virtual machine. Ooh, this might be interesting to actually look at. That's pretty cool. Yeah. Yes, okay, so here it is. I can send the link, I guess. Let's go here. There is that. I should probably put that in the description on the YouTube video. Is actually running a virtual machine. Hey, yes. That's pretty cool. I didn't know that. Scratch is pretty cool, you know? Pretty cool. If that is pressed, then do that else. Yeah, you see how this is going to get a little bit messy. I think I can delete all of these, right? So I don't have to keep moving. Um, else. You know, if I just mess it up a little bit and then it goes into the wrong thing, then that could cause a lot of problems. Also, it might get really laggy. Having all the blocks, I don't know. If else. Move it up so it's not like that. There we go. That's not what I wanted. Alright, this might get a little bit hard to look at. I mean, it makes sense. Blocks can usually be translated into some interface instructions in JavaScript or TypeScript, and they can generate bytecode or an intermediate representation and interpret it. Yes, yes, it does make sense, but I just didn't think of it that way. And I made a mistake. Else, if, else. So where does this one link to? It goes there. If, yeah, so this goes into that else. There we go. Okay, yes, I was just talking about making that mistake. It's down. So we can just detach that and move this up here. So this is going to be better because then it's going to do the else. Then we have the, well, actually, is that going to look? Oh yeah, because we can just continue here. So that'll be fine. We're making this nested. So that it doesn't detect them all. Because before, you type it out, and then if you type them too fast, it'll overlap, So you have to do that. Yeah. So I don't think there's any break statements. Yeah. So I kind of have to do that. Now everything is messed up. What the heck? That and create that. There's no input. Oh wait, well there is one for like that pops up a text box like this. What is it? Events. Nope. Sensing. There we go. Yeah, ask a question and then it pops up a text box, but that doesn't work very well for how I want to do it. And then there's the answer. And there is this. There's not that. There is any, if any key is pressed, but obviously that's not help very much. So, as far as I can tell, this is the way to do it. I'm going to be pasted in the Cobb out of context channel. Alright, sounds good. Once it's done, I'll zoom all the way out and then gotta take a screenshot. Yeah, as far as I can. It's funny anyway, so it's worth it. This whole stream is basically just a joke stream anyway. It's already big, yes. But it'll be bigger, because it's only like halfway. It's making like a sideways pyramid. Okay, almost there. Kind of. Almost there, almost there. Yep, that. When I you started exploring languages like Scratch, you're writing similar things. Yes. I've written regular code like this many times. Almost there, almost there. Even more. I remember when I was very early on in programming, I was using Unity game engine. I used like C# and stuff. I remember I made it was like a um it's like one of those slot machine games. Hang on. Which sounded like I was 13 or whatever, so that's kind of weird. But regardless, and I remember I had just a big if else, and I just copy and pasted a bunch of times to see each one. You know, each one, like, you know, it spins. Like, I'm assuming you probably know what it is, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure if everyone knows what it is. So let me pull up an image, to sort of show, you know, show what I mean. Yeah, it was like this. Right, so you had this. It's not, doesn't want to open. Right, but you can sort of see it there, hopefully. Yeah, like that. And it had 9 sides or 6 sides or something like that. So it spun around, and I had to check each individual one to see if they were lined up in certain ways. Without any loops or anything like that. It was just a big if-else thing. Know what you're talking about? Yes. Someone else might not, though. So worth showing, right? At the end, go here. Ah, what? No. Okay. Got scared. Alright, let me zoom out a little. Take a look at that. Beautiful. Did I make a mistake? I don't think so. Yeah, take the screenshot. Take the screenshot. That's pretty cool, though. Pretty fun as well. Okay. Let me try it. So now it does wait. Alright, let's take a second. So I wonder if... Yeah, so now they can't overlap at least. That's good. That does reset it as well. What if I get rid of the wait? Does it work? Is there a... Yeah, it does not work because it sets it like that. It needs to wait because we cannot change it yet. Is there a way I can wait until... Wait until what, though? Yeah, that already takes the key press, so... when you're like way too young, your school had some Scratch lessons, then you learned some Pascal, you grew up a bit to if you listen to Python and C++, which at the time you didn't understand, that's fair. Then you took a 3 years break from computer science times to come back and become low level and shorter. The most based of programmers. I've been pretty much, you know, programming, pretty much consistently for, see, I started, it was like 7 or 8 years ago, something like that. Yeah, and I pretty much just, you know, because I liked it since the beginning. I wasn't doing, you know, cool stuff or whatever. I was programming, you know, Python and JavaScript and all that stuff. Whoops. Whoops. Okay. Yeah, so that is pretty cool. So that works. I don't like this. Also, that's probably too short and now it does work. Okay. It just needs some sort of work. It doesn't work too well if you, type too fast. And that, it's about. Okay. Yeah, I'll just change back to 0.1. So there's a bit of a delay. I'll need to look into how to do that. Right, like, not sure. Well, actually, if I just attack one cursor, iterate. Well, no, I can't, because it iterates there. Yeah, so that's fine. That's fine at least for now. So you can type. So I'd like to I don't know that I want to do that actually. Day two, believe that you need to mature a bit to understand some math topics, just have a good thinking and problem solving skills. Yeah. Align them with a lot of the talking private math lessons. Hooked on programming once you learn about bare metal programming. Yes. Me too. And I liked it before, but didn't love it. Sure meant what I mean. Yes, I know what you mean. I know what you mean indeed. Yeah, so if I did like motions, do I want to do that though? I don't know. Right, so basically it would be HJKL, right? So let's look at H. It would just move it there. And then you would just insert the character wherever you're at. But you need to know which one to remove, and I don't really want to do that. So maybe I'll work on actually storing like a buffer. That'd be annoying though. Right, because so I was looking at it, and the way I would do that, I think at least, is store variables. This is like the data, right? For all those fights. You have the data variable. And initially you set data to just space, right? Just set it to space. And there's data. Then, well, maybe, can you set it to nothing? Is that allowed? Perhaps. Okay. I always wanted to try. And then, yeah, and then you have, like, current, right? So this will be the current character. So I'll just put it here so it's displayed, right? And then we'll set current to nothing as well. Like that. Do that. Okay, set current to nothing. And then you just basically append it each time. So you need to go into each character though. And then you can right, you can join. Right, so join current data and current, right? And that will just basically append to it. And then we also need to reset current. Right, so reset current because it's just one character at a time. I like some of the magic that happens behind the most simple things. Yes. Right, so that doesn't work like that. It just outputs it. But if we set data to that, and so we set current to whatever one, current to A, and set data to that, and then set current back to nothing, right, to that. Then basically, well, you can see it depends onto it. So then we have sort of a buffer. Then we could display the buffer to the user and if they wanted to copy and paste it out, right? String concatenation, yes. Yes, exactly, yes. Right. So basically I want to take this out of here. Yeah, we don't want to reset data, except at the start. But everything else needs to be reset. So I need a bunch of these. Let's put them in here. Right. But then that builds it up. And there might be a better way to do that. Well, if you set the current, and then we can join it after. Yeah, that might be better. So we just have to move that one. Right. If I do that. We can do this at the end, you know? Because we just need to set it, and nothing else will get called. If I move it down here. To the bottom, right, of this massive thing. We can just do that, you know? And that would work the same way. Assuming you put this in each one. Well, actually, can you set it to the current key pressed? Is that a thing? Actually, is that not a thing? Yeah, okay, it's like, it depends, true. Oh, that's not exactly right. Is there a different way to get the current key? Because we're setting it to true, right? So that's like conditions. That's not what I want. Because we have the key pressed, which is, where did it actually? In here. Oh, it's up here, yeah. When a key is pressed, we don't have the key. So I'd like to set it to the current. What is the username? Oh, that's my username, okay. Day since 2000. Like year. Mm, there's a timer. Loudness. This is native one. Nope, I do not want to do that. Like that. I'm not doing my pro stuff. Since 2000, yes. I don't know why 2000. Probably because... Why not that? I don't know. Probably because it's made for children, right? I don't know. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's any key pressed, you know? Get the current one, set it to that. Because that would be cool. Cool to have, but I don't see it. Unless I'm missing it. So I think I'm going to have to do that. Do it for each one. Brain Freak is older than JavaScript. Really? That kind of makes sense. I gotta look it up to verify. Yeah, 1993. Yeah, and JavaScript said 95 or 96, one of those. And make sure I put in the right block. Also, it can paste out of the screen, so I'll copy it each time. Like that. $19.95. Okay, yeah. It's like the end of 95, though, right? Something like that. Yeah, I didn't actually know that, though. I didn't look into it. It does make sense, though. That makes Brain Gummy Bear the most base language you've ever implemented. Yes. December, yes. Okay. I knew it was close. I also need to go through and set each one. Set each one, yeah. Getting it. Getting it. There's a lot of keys. Or a lot of letters, really, because not all the keys. Okay, and then I just have to go through and set this Z X get that one, yes. B U Dry principles aren't built for scratch. For real. For real. Scratch is beyond all that kind of stuff. Solid, dry, whatever. Is there a way to see the JavaScript of this? I would like to look at that actually. Right, because I'm assuming I thought there was a way to do that, but that might be something else I'm thinking. So this is going to create the buffer. So we'll have it displayed here. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, what? What? That's not what I want. No. M I. No, L. That's not right. Not AK. I guess there should be a compiler. Maybe even an official one. Ooh, interesting. Scratch compiler. That can be cool. That kind of makes sense, you know, from the bytecode. Probably won't be too hard. High performant Scratch code. Scratch JIT compiler. Right, so you still can't type too fast. Hello. Right. So you can look at the buffer down. Hello. World. Oh shoot, we need the space as well. So if you type anything else, then we need a space. Why does it not though? Oh shoot. Let's set it to space initially. Right, and that would just be the default. Yeah, okay, that'll. Bruh. To space. And then if nothing else is pressed, then that's what we get, right? Main. Okay. Hello, space, world, and it does grow. Okay. Okay. This is epic. Yes, very cool. That course. This I want to get rid of. Correct. Not display that. Okay. So I could display that at the bottom. Still gonna have really congratulations on the server. Your birthday was 2 days ago. I'll send you another one after the stream. Okay. Oh shoot. I see large. What is interesting? Thanks, Game Chat, for real, for real. Okay. I'm wondering, there's a way to display it. Well, probably like here. No. Right, is there a good way to do that? Right, because I don't know that you can copy this, right? Because if you could copy it, then that's sort of like saving the file, right? It's getting pretty late. I probably will have to go soon. I did get, it is a text editor. Okay. Obviously, there's some limits, but uh, yeah. Wait, cool. You can't do backspace or move or anything like that. Yeah. So if I was gonna do it again, right, or not do it again, but do another one, which I might do another stream. I don't know, another scratch stream. I'll implement motions, right? So you can move between and probably put like X to delete instead of backspace, because I don't know they can handle backspace because I didn't see it in the keys. I can print hello world, so basically yes. Basically it is. So hello. Not hello world, no. No. Yes, there's not a way to copy it. It looks like. I don't want to hide it. There's some way to output it though. I know that for sure. I mean, I can make it say it. I can make it read it. That could be interesting. I think you can, right? Not record. No, that's not what I want. I thought there was a way to, like, make it talk, but maybe not. Oh, it was even better. For real, for real. How do you... Oh, broadcast? I do that. What is message one? Next. How do you change it? What is it? I don't know what it is exactly. Not sure that quite works. What is broadcast? I don't know what that means exactly. It's not talking, right? You can divide something out in different cells and calculate the position to jump with them motions. Yes. Even though we're standing out in Scratch for real. Yeah, so I'll look into that for the next one. The next streamer. If I do, right. So that doesn't work at all. Is there another way, right? I could have swore there was a way that you could display it or something where you can copy. Because I was actually looking at other text editors made in Scratch, just to get some ideas on stuff. And that's how they did it, right? So they displayed it and you just copied the whole block. There's no way you can do that. Also, I need to set this up so that I can share it. So I can put it in the description, right? Yeah, so I'm not sure. Yes, that might not work, but that's fine. I'll probably look into that next one, because I do about have to go now. I'm going to do the reaction stream, but stamina's not here, so I'll have to do that next time. But that's pretty cool, you can type something. It does append it to a buffer, it displays it all here. There's some issues with that, so I do need to fix that. You need to change how you set the position, basically. Yeah, because it executes this and then it goes here, and it's like asynchronous. Is there a way to see? That's not what I want. Let me save it. Make sure it's saved. Okay, it might not be working. Is there a way to see the code? Scratch JavaScript code. I want to look at the JavaScript. Okay, yeah, that doesn't work. Nice. Maybe there's not. That might be something else that I saw, but you can go in and view the code because that'd be cool to see. Yeah, I don't need to see. But this, is quite beautiful code. I would say. I would say for sure. But yeah, so that's gonna be about it. So, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye. Can confirm. Yes, relay. Have a good one.